Companies of all shapes and sizes use Foundation Scotland services. The common denominator, I'd say, is those firms, those companies, they really want to see their charity funding put to good use.
We've been quite keen not to set up a huge infrastructure for sponsorship and charitable giving. So Foundation Scotland do all the due diligence and governance and make sure that, you know, the money's going to proper charities and so on, and that's been very useful for us.
We really value Baillie Gifford's support for 5 projects or areas, if you like.
We manage a grant making programme for them called the Community Awards Fund, and we get lots of applications in and we sift them for Baillie Gifford and send them a nice range of projects. A lot of charitable giving goes to the largest charities in Scotland, and through that programme we try to target smaller organisations.
So Wild Sparks is an opportunity for children of all ages and abilities and backgrounds to spend time in nature, to explore, to take risks, to test their limits, and to do all of that within a safe environment.
Citadel Arts works with a wide range of people, from 6-7-year-olds in our youth drama group to, I think, the oldest writer whose work we developed had her 90th birthday while we were performing her play. We're privileged to hear their memories and their stories and develop them into plays.
Border Scrap Store is a resource centre, so the aim is to reduce waste while providing a vibrant art and craft and creative play resource for the whole community. We only have one real challenge at the moment, and that is financial.
I think one of the main challenges we face here really is just keeping everybody safe. There's one member of staff for every 5 or 6 children, and that allows us to do things like make fires, use tools, encouraging them to take risks, climbing trees, that sort of thing.
Funding can be a challenge, of course, I have to admit that, but latterly we've been delighted to attract some regular funding from Foundation Scotland, so money has been less of a worry over the past few years.
In addition to the Baillie Gifford Community Awards Fund, there is the Women's Fund for Scotland, which we're immensely proud of. Title sponsorship of the Caledonian Challenge. We also put on a range of events, and 1 or 2 of those each year. Baillie Gifford has been a fantastic headline sponsor.
We had a small grant from Foundation Scotland which really helped us, just providing a little bit of extra funding to allow us to bring in a few extra staff, so that meant providing more one-to-one support.
In recent years we've made great strides towards self-sufficiency, and we now generate some 2/3 of the income we need to operate each year from our own trading. But it's still not quite enough, and Foundation Scotland have been a really useful source through their small grant scheme.
I think the most rewarding thing for me is really when the children become self-sufficient and the staff can just step back and they're there playing together, helping each other and just getting on with it really, which is what we're hoping.
And you get enormous pleasures seeing a brand new customer walk through the door for the first time. Schools, playgroups, just all sorts of community groups and individuals, either for their work or for their hobbies.
It's tremendously rewarding. It takes us outside our comfort zone in lots of different ways. We go into an older people's centre, collect memories and stories. A writer uses those memories to develop a play which we perform in centres for older people and school children. So we involve the community in the development of a play which really speaks to them and draws on their experiences.
Foundation Scotland has a long-standing partnership with Baillie Gifford, been working with them for over 10 years now.
They've been very helpful in responding to our queries and in helping us sort of streamline our charitable giving.
We tend to find the money goes a long way. The money put into a local community sort of rooted project tends to have a ripple effect and will benefit many more people than perhaps you first would realise. And so actually that adds to sort of growing the, if you like, the capacity of that community, so building a stronger community long term.